All right, everybody who's going to watch this replay, welcome and thank you for checking us out. As you watch this, make sure you give us a thumbs up. You hit that alert bell. You subscribe to the channel. Remember, we do have some memberships. And as always, you can super chat us or hit us up on PayPal if you wish to do that. People are going to be dribbling in here, so we're going to give things a little bit of a second to get fired up and people coming in. But man, it's a beautiful evening where I'm at. Hello to the United States of America. 1417 says hello. It's Landon. Landon, how are you? You decided to come up with a new name for your channel there. Michael's in the house. Good morning to you, Michael. I know it's morning for you. Thank you all for the thumbs up, by the way, coming in. I am. Or hop on. Oh man, I'm tired. So Landon's doing good. Michael, hope you're doing well. Try to start figuring out what kind of drama's out there in the world today, because I'm sure there's drama everywhere. So, but it's a beautiful day here. A little windy. We've had wind gusts way up there today. So Landon's doing well. Weather's great here today. We're supposed to get rain on Wednesday. We were going to go early register or early vote today, but we didn't get there. So we're going to try to get up tomorrow and go do our voting and all of that good stuff. Thank you guys for the thumbs up, though, as you come in. And thank you for dropping a chat. It helps YouTube go, hey, there's people talking on that live stream. Let's push this live stream out. But I am personally still exhausted from this weekend. I know it's Monday, and the weekend just got over. But that freaking party wore me out. All right, we can do that, Michael. Because Venus and I are starting to upload videos, so help spread the word. Be happy to do that and sub to my channel. And I'll do more, just simple so far, but I will learn as I go. Michael, we're happy to do that. We absolutely you just remember you have a blue wrench here, so you're welcome to drop things as you wish. All right, so you're welcome to drop things. Drop your channel link or video link. Your Hawk Chewy father. Well, wife E. Cody, Wally E. Cody, thank you for being here. Not for sure what you mean by that. Oh yeah, the big party, yeah. Angelo, hello friend, hello, how are you? Good to see you again, thank you. I don't discuss who I'm voting for, I just discuss that we should go and vote. Mindy Player Duckett says, love from India, thank you for that. Guys, don't forget to get that thumbs up button. Remember, you got to hit that thumbs up button for me. Farhar is back, thank you for being here. Trump 2024 is what Wally Cody is saying. So 17 watching, we need some thumbs up and some more chats. Who's all watching in the background there? But yeah, I encourage everybody to vote. I just don't share who I vote for. As far as please show us some American food, well, I don't really have any American food with me. I'm sitting outside trying to relax a little bit, but we have a lot of videos on our YouTube channel that has American food. But one of these days I'll try to do better with that. I do got to do some videos in the kitchen, so maybe I'll live stream some of those for you, okay? Michael's hit the like button, which is reminding everybody else to do that. And some girls. So thank you for that. Landon is dropping the link there. Many players says, sure, your beard looks like Wolverine. Kind of, yeah, kind of. I changed it up 4 or 5 times. You know how it is with the hairstyle. 21 watching, we got a lot in the house, so we need some more thumbs up. And we need some more people to Got a lot of people walking outdoors. It's about that time of night when people get off work here. So they take a walk around the neighborhood. They get all the dogs riled up like the Philippines. And so we just got to deal with it for a few minutes. 25 in the house, but only 4 thumbs up. So we got a lot of people in the background who's not coming. Don't be afraid to come forward. I am not the enemy. Not today, anyway. I am not the enemy. Just sub to you. Please do the same. Yep, everybody sub to each other. If you have a channel, a YouTube channel, and you need subscribers or watch hours, let everybody in the chat know what you need so they can help you out. And please subscribe to my channel, or you can also super chat us. You can also PayPal us, and you can also just subscribe. Michael Johnson, music to the USA, the U.S. to the us. I got to fix my camera. I got it wrong, position wrong to read. There we go. We're not going to talk about how old while E said that was highly inappropriate. Well, it's not inappropriate. It's okay if you're welcome to ask me anything you want to ask, to be honest. But I'm just not going to answer certain questions. So you can tell me anything you want about politics and say whatever you want, as long as it's not racist or geared towards little kids or extremely vulgar is okay. You know what I mean? But I choose not to answer. Joker's back. Joker, thank you for being here. But Landon, I appreciate you sticking up for me, buddy. Joker's here. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. How are things in your part of the country? I'm in the United States. I am. Michael, you're in the Philippines, right? You're still there, correct? And I'm still recuperating from our big party over the weekend. I'm struggling, let me tell you. Not because I drank so much, just because I did so much work and my health took a beating, physically demanding. Some of you guys, I want to thank everybody, by the way, who came in and visited us during that extremely long live stream we did of the Filipino Halloween party. I know I got to see some of the comments, and we appreciate everybody doing that. Still in the Philippines, still waiting on the next typhoon. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard there's another one coming, so. But the party went great. So all of you folks that watched any part of it, I know some of you guys probably got to enjoy the dancing girls and some of the sexy Filipinas. Got to watch them. So it was a good party. It was a good group of people. What flavor Gatorade is this? This, I like the cool blue. I do, but I prefer the grape. So this is the grape. And I do like the cool blue, but I like the grape, the orange, and the lemon lime, and the cool blue are the 4 that I like. I'm not really big on the red one, the punch. I don't really like. But, man, I feel like I've been ran over by a, what do you get run over these days? A Mack truck? Grape and the blue are good, yeah. I tried that apple one. They came out with the apple this year. Man, that was nasty. It's like apple and kiwi or something mixed. It was not good. Yeah, I don't like the fruit punch either. It's just, I don't know. But I like Gatorade. I drink a lot of Gatorade when I lived in the Philippines. So I like it. I drink it here a lot too, though, during the summer and spring, fall. I quit drinking it in the winter, but during the summer, warm months, I drink a lot of it. I mean, I drink a lot of it. Probably at least 1 a day on the average. Yeah, NGL Blues on Fire. Okay, yeah, I like it. So, but yeah, we had the big party this weekend. There's over like 700 people checking in and out on the party, on the live stream of the party. We had about 30, 35 people here. Some of the wild ones didn't show up, which was okay by me because there was a couple of Filipino women that was planning on showing up that are really not enjoyable. Guys might like to watch them, but I don't like being around them. I like grapes, amazingly. Yeah, I like grapes. I like the globe grapes, the big ones, big ones. I don't like the green grapes or the whatever they're called. Tom Official's in the house. Hello to you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the thumbs up. If you haven't done a thumbs up yet, make sure you do that. The United is saying hello to Tom. So I like grapes a lot. We got cantaloupe. I've been eating cantaloupe the last. We got a friend that brought over for the party a couple of cantaloupe, and we cut them up. And they forgot to put them out on the table, so nobody got them. So I've been eating that, just because I don't like food to go to waste. But I hope you guys got to see a lot of the food. If not, you can go back to Saturday's live stream and just kind of fast forward some. And I got a bunch of pictures of all the food that was out on the tables there. So, and I'm gonna edit a video later this week and put it on covering the Halloween party from the live stream. I'm gonna download my live and I'm gonna cut it up and edit it and show the food and some other things. Probably just make a 1 or 2 minute video covering the Halloween party that we had. Mangoes, yeah, I love mangoes. I absolutely love mangoes. I cook with them. I like mangoes. I can't say, I do. Mangoes are good. I like golden apples, what we call golden delicious apples, which are really hard to find around here for some reason. And I like to eat peanut butter in my apples. Oh, Tom, you're going to go with that story again, are you? All right. So Michael's in the house. Hey, Michael McFarland, how are you, buddy? How did y'all's live stream this morning go? Did you guys have a good live stream? I had to run out and do a bunch of appointments this morning, and being Monday, and so I couldn't come on or stick around. We got appointments on Wednesday morning again this week, and we're going to go try to early vote tomorrow. So we just didn't have time to pop on the live stream this morning with you guys. But I'm hoping you guys had a good one, though, Michael. It was okay? All right. Well, as long as it was not bad, as long as you survived it, I guess, is the key, right? See if I can adjust so I can read the comments a little bit better here. But yeah, this week was a busy week. It's Monday's trash day, so we had to get all the trash out, luckily. And we had a lot of trash from the party. We had so much unbelievable food, and the girls did a great job setting the table. They made a human body out of food on the table. So when I release that video in a couple of days, if you want to see this, because we have a really long table. We have a table that seats 12. And so they made a human out of food on the table. It was really cool. I mean, really cool how they incorporated all of this food into, the table setting. I got to give them huge props for doing a fantastic job. Tom's going to go on again about his dog or something, or his cat or something. Hey, John, how are you, buddy? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being on the Saturday live stream for the Halloween party. And thank you for watching that and coming in and all that. We had a huge in and out on that live stream. We had about 700 people. So coming in and out throughout the course of the long live stream. So United States of America is saying hello to John. John, Michael's in here too. Both Michaels, Michael Johnson and Michael McFarland, are both here. Tom says he's going to have a Halloween party on Wednesday. Excellent. Excellent. I think I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. So, but it was a good party. I I know we didn't get to bed until 3 a.m. I think the last people left our house at 2 a.m. So it was a late going party. We didn't plan, or I didn't anticipate the party lasting that long. So I was definitely tired and wore out, and physically wore out because this party was very complicated. And there at the end, even me with my bad health, I'm trying to do a mad dash rush to get all the pieces in places. We we overdid the Halloween party. Yes, you can promote your channel. Absolutely. Please feel free to. Just drop your link there. You have a blue, you're blue in color. Michael, why aren't you blue? Michael McFarland, I got to turn you blue. Hang on. Let me get to you. I don't know why you're not blue, Michael. But let me make you blue. All right, Michael, you should be blue now. Michael McFarland. Michael Johnson's already blue. John's blue. So, Tom is asking, is Halloween in the Philippines different from England? Yes, it is. The Philippines does not celebrate Halloween like most Western countries do. They don't do trick or treat. They go and pay respects to the dead, and that it's more that type of thing. Kind of like the Day of the Dead in Spanish for the Spanish people. Well, one, I have to decide that I'm ready for you to be blue. Being blue means you're a moderator, which means somebody I have absolute trust in. And Tom and I don't have that in you. So you can earn that. But at this moment, Michael McFarland and John are blue because I've known them for a long, long, long time. And Landon has proven himself to be an excellent supporter. By the way, it's Landon Xboxer, if you remember me. Yeah. I remember you, Landon. Yeah, John says it's called All Souls Day. Here's our good friend, Soul Soother, Diana. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you being here. I hope that you had a great weekend. Tom says, all right, I'm going to earn trust and let me now cook. All right. Tom is saying hello. So, yeah, we survived the weekend. The Halloween party's over. And now they're moving on to planning the Christmas party. And what drama that's already becoming. Jeremy, what do you mean? Who am I supposed to be? I'm supposed to be me. Who are you? Soul says, having a little trouble breathing. Oh, that's right. I remember you having COPD and having some health issues. But just don't struggle with it. And don't overdo it. And get yourself in a physical position where, you know, you feel the best so that you're not putting as much stress on your lungs if possible. The United States of America is saying hello to you, Diana. Michael says, okay, I might have a live tonight. Nice, good. Maybe get some oxygen. Yeah, that's a good point. Do you have oxygen at home? Are you on oxygen? Maybe if you don't, maybe you should go back and ask the doctors about putting you on oxygen or emergency air, or emergency oxygen. So, but you know, a lot of us on here have heart or lung issues and we struggle. And I know I have to work hard to make sure I find sometimes the right spot, which allows me to calm down and breathe a little bit better and not to exert myself. So, Soul says, gotcha. Everybody say hello to everybody, by the way. When you guys are coming in, make sure you give us a thumbs up, but also just say hi to everybody. The chemistry is right there. Hi, everybody from Soul. Yes, I meant to get some oxygen as an helper, not to be rude. I understand. No, you need more oxygen. And sometimes people, you know, they need to turn up their O2 if they're on air at home. So, yeah, I get you. It's all right. Michael has both. Okay. They said mine was too good, but I bought a bottle of it. Okay, that's good. because I'm in the same place. My O2 level, after I got adjusted, doesn't dip low enough to be on oxygen. So, which is a good thing. If your O2 level stats are high enough that you don't have to be on O2, that's a good thing, even though we struggle. John says, my brother used to have an oxygen concentrator. Yeah, my sister was on one, and thank you for using the term USA. Sorry I didn't take it the right way. Thank you for using the term USA, and I am sorry I didn't take it the right way. That's okay. HTN is in here. Nothing to be sorry about, anybody. HTN, how are you? Good to have you. Pat's in the house. Good evening. Thank you for being here again. Boy, I am tired. You guys, some of you guys were on the live stream Saturday. I'm still recouping from the party, so I may not be that energetic tonight because I'm still recuperating. But I'm here, man. I'm saying hi to everybody. Great. Everybody just keeps saying hi. I'm currently in the state of Arkansas. The United is in Kentucky. Soul Soother's down in Oklahoma. Remember that? I'm supposed to be on a BiPAP machine, but they have yet to bring me one. Oh, all right. Well, to be honest, what I would do is I'd call them. Look, pick up that phone and say, because you got to remember the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? And when it comes to your health, you need to be the biggest. If you don't have a wife or a husband, then it falls upon you. We have to be an advocate for ourselves. KFC? Yeah, we all like KFC. It's all right. Mashed potatoes are gross because they're instant. HTN is saying he's good. Are you recuperating from your trip? I hope you're recuperating from yours. Same, Tom. I actually, now that I think about it, I need some advice. All right, ask your question. You're welcome to. You may not like the answer, but you're welcome to ask. Yes. So, and I know you have other responsibilities that you have to take care of, because I remember you have to be your own best advocate. And one thing I've learned the hard way, and which is really difficult for me, it's like I have to go to the doctor Wednesday, and I made that appointment today. Was I decided, okay, I got to take action. So we can't be shy about taking action for our health. Michael says he has a vascular heart disease and COPD. Yeah. I have heart failure, lung failure, and kidney failure, and some other bullshit that's going on in my poor agile body. My back is way out of whack again. Before the party, it was starting to get better, but Jesus, I'm in a world of pain and shit today. Henry says, still trying to recover. Okay. Let's read Tom's ask for advice and see what he's going to come up with this time. I'm trying to pull a girl. Seeing as you have a beautiful wife, I thought you could ask you. I'm trying to pull a girl. I don't know. I think you probably mean you're trying to date a girl or something like that. Yes, I have a beautiful wife. She's the most beautiful wife in the world. Clearly know your way around the ladies. You want to know how to ask a girl for her number? Very simple. Let's say her name is Daisy, like my dog. You walk up Daisy and you say, if you already know her, just say, hey, Daisy, can I get your number? If you don't know her, walk up and say, hi, Daisy. Hi, my name is David. What's your number? Or what's your name? You doing all right today? Hey, you think I could get your number? Just ask. Simple, just ask. Diana says, yeah, she understands that. By the way, subscribe to me and I'll subscribe back. Yeah, everybody subscribe to everybody. I know a lot of you guys have channels. So make sure, if you have a channel, remind people to come and subscribe. John, you're funny. Brother David, do you know Del Norte, Philippines? I don't know that place in the Philippines. Sorry, Pat, I don't know that place. Maybe John does, or Michael McFarland might know that place. John's laughing at us about a phone number, say or get our numbers because you didn't indicate whether there's a phone number. 36 24 36. Is that what we want, John? Well, then you gotta find the balls to do it, buddy. That's the only thing I can tell you. If you don't find the balls to do it, you're never gonna do it. You can't have somebody do it for you. I love to date a dog. Oh God. Pat says, okay, yeah, I'm not, but a lot of the other people, and Pat, I'm gonna throw you a. So, but Michael's in here. John, may know all of that, but I'm not familiar with it. So, so I got to pick my dog up. Hang on. Oh, man, Daisy. We haven't even been out here 10 minutes. Haven't even been here 10 minutes and the dog wants to. And I have COPD, heart failure, same here. Oh, yeah. Your discs are going out, IBS, anxiety, depression, and PTSD. Well, we can relate, Diana, we can relate, I promise. Tom says, USA, what's the flip? I don't know what that is. I don't know what you mean by what the flip is. He has hepatitis B, unfortunately. That is sad. It was a joke, chill. Oh, about dating the dog? Oh, it's all right. You're fine. Yeah, we like our doggies. So, yeah. No, Landon, you're fine. Don't stress, all right? So, but yeah, apparently our little Halloween party went good. The lady that was supposed to come here, who gets really drunk and her boobs slag everywhere, didn't make it, thank God, because I really wasn't looking forward to seeing that display again. So I was really happy that some people didn't make it to our party, but we had about 30, 35 people here. Yeah, Pat, heart failure. And my mother had heart failure. That's part of what she died from when she was 42. So I outlived her, basically due to, well, she also smoked, and I don't smoke. So, yeah, you gotta wonder, right? I had a sister that had heart issues too. Do I have brothers? I have lots of brothers. Yeah, I come from a really big family. Last weekend, I fell over. Nice. I fell for the girl I want to ask out. Well, you're the only one that can do it. Don't have a friend do it. You go do it yourself or don't do it. One of the two. What? The United, here, I'll tell you, dream car, I love cars. I have probably 10 dream cars. And it all depends on what mood I'm in is the dream car, buddy. But, I definitely have dream cars. I would love to have a Bentley convertible, a 69 Mach 1 Mustang. I love cars. Michael says it's okay for me. I just deal with it. Yeah, that's what we have to do, right? We just have to deal with it and live with it and do the best we can. Tom is saying USA, I would say a Ford Fiesta. They're good cars. Pat, wow, I like older Mustangs. Yeah, I'm a big Mustang guy. I'm an older. I've had several. My problem is I sold the last one because, you know, the older we get, those cars are so low to the ground that it starts getting hard to get in and out of them. So you got to start thinking about practicality as you get older. Mine's a Ford F-150s. Yep, I've had some of those. 48 Mercs, which HDN has. Tom's trying to say he has a Lamborghini. Okay, well, not my cup of tea. I wouldn't own one at all. Also, like El Caminos are cool, and El Ranchos. I know people hate on the Ford version, but I like the Ford version too. There are a lot of nice cars. Yes, I love cars, to be honest. My wife and I both. If we won like the $300 million lottery, shit. I don't know what would happen to all the cars when I die, but I would have fun buying a bunch of cars. They'd probably sit around and never get driven, but I like cars. Nice, not champagne. Changing, oh, not changing mine. Okay. Has been your favorite car since 23. Okay. Claude's in the house. Good morning to you. Sorry, good afternoon to you. How are you, buddy? Hope things are going well. Emmanuel is in here. Bonjour to you. Good to see you again. Thank you all for being here. Once again, don't forget those thumbs up as you come in. And let me once again thank everybody for coming in and out of our big live stream on Saturday for Lorelei's Halloween party. I know it was a long one and a crazy one. And those girls had a really good time. So I appreciate you guys all coming in and watching that. Roll out the car, hard to stand up, getting out of bed. That's it, right? Tom, you didn't offend me. Don't worry about it, Tom. Jay Leno got cars. He got cars now. Dennis, thank you for being here, buddy. I saw some of your gas stealing forks and oh, bitch. Ooh. Did you, Dennis? How come you didn't message me? And putting meat in their purses. Claude is saying good morning to everybody. Everybody say hi to Claude. Remember, Claude has a channel. The United has a channel. So you guys subscribe and check out each other's channels. It's very important. What's for dinner? I don't know, man. I don't feel well enough to eat dinner, to be honest, Claude. I'll probably just, I don't know. I'm so wore out and my back is so bent out of shape that I don't think I'm going to eat today. I'll probably just drink Gatorade. Lorelei's at work already. Okay, United's going to be back later. Saying hi to John, Pat, Brother David. When did you have your channel? When you have your channel, do you use cell phones? I do. Right now we're on a cell phone. I got to get my dog. Hang on. Come on. Hurry. You're making me wait too long. No, sit down. Here, you can look at the camera. Yeah, I use an iPhone right now, but I also have other cameras because I'm kind of a camera guy. I have a computer. I have a desktop that I use a lot for video editing, and I do some videos using the desktop. But we mainly use our phones. David didn't mean to don't please. Okay, all right. Tom gonna start his stuff. Pat, trying to learn cheese things. Dennis, I did, but you were walking around. All right, Dennis, man, I knew you'd have my back. Here, do you know what they did at the party? They cheated. You guys know that? You guys see that? I like to get rid of all the food after party going. It does. It does. We got some cupcakes in there. Sorry, my spelling. Don't worry about it, Pat. Go, gosh. I'm so apologetic from Tom. I'm trying to learn them. John saying hello to you, Claude. I use an iPhone. Chicken sandwich here. Yeah, man, Claude, to be honest, I'm just beat to death. I don't know. If I got some chili or soup in there, I might have some of that, but I'm whooped. John saying hello to the dog. My back fired back up after the party, so I've been kind of just taking it easy. Diane says, soul soother. I thought about starting a channel teaching cursive. Nice. I get tired of people calling it drunk writing. Most young people can't even write in cursive anymore. Dennis is by arm candy here. He is. HTN's in the house. So, Dennis, I appreciate you being here. I always enjoy it. Sorry, David. No worry. Pat, there's nothing to be sorry about. You're all right, my friend. Howdy to everybody from Claude. My phone types messages. Oh, I know. It's, I don't stress over it. I'm currently have the Pure 15. Okay, the best UK phone brand in my opinion. Okay, that's good. Whatever makes you happy. Claude, we had about 35 people show up at the party. The last people left at 2 a.m. So they had karaoke and going on until about 1:30 a.m. So we got to bed about 3 a.m. And then, of course, one of my buddies who stopped by calls me at 7:30 a.m. to tell me how much he enjoyed the party. I'm just like, oh my God, So kind of wore out from the party still. Are you part of the community? My pronouns are me. I'm a guy. I don't have anything other. You can call me sir. I don't get into the pronouns world. So I'm not worried about people's pronouns. HTN says, hello to you, Dennis. Hi, buys arm candy. Soul says, asking, do you think it's a good idea to teach cursive by using famous quotes? Yeah, I do. I think you'd have to find movies that are famous in relationship to your age group that you're teaching. So just keep that in mind. You got to know your target audience. Who's your audience and what genre do they come from? But absolutely. And or music. Yeah, we don't care about the pronouns on this channel. If you have a pronoun and you get bent out of shape because I don't use it, well, then don't watch because I don't care. So I don't think the idea will catch on. No offense. Maybe it's a different niche. Mark's here. Mark, hello. How are you? Good to have you here. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for the thumbs up. We got about 20 people watching, so we still need some thumbs uppers. Remember, our channel has super chats, and you got PayPal and memberships. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up, that's great. Blue says, I misread the Soul Soother. I thought she said like saying bad words. Cursive words. Oh my God, John, you're a pervert. No. But it is a good idea. It's a good concept. Anything you can relate, if the student can relate to it, they can learn it faster. FYI, identify as AC specialist, arm candy specialist. Mark says, good, nice. That'll really offended me. Oh, I don't really care, Tom. So Soother says, identify as RD. Rodney Dangerfield, no respect. I loved Rodney Dangerfield. Man, he was one of my favorites, I gotta admit. Michael Johnson, still hanging out with us. I identify as Mike. That okay for Tom? Well, if it offends Tom, Tom can go inside the closet and do things to himself. Mark, how can I get blue? Well, you gotta wait until I know you really well. Until I feel good about it. That's pretty much. The people that you see blue are people that I've known for a long, long, long time. And they also, most of them have channels themselves. And the blue allows them to market or drop their own channel links. If you don't have a YouTube channel yourself that you want to market or advertise, a blue doesn't really do any great thing for you. So, John says, ID as a 62-year-old. Real deal woman. Sorry, I gotta be funny. No, funny's great. You got, if you take if you take this life stuff too serious, right? Come on. Dave, you shouldn't care about your subscribers. We, no, you're not. Tom, I hate to bust your bubble. You're not the reason. If you weren't here and none of these are here, I would still do what I want to do. So you, the subscriber, I appreciate it, but no, sorry, that's not how this works. SSRD, fantastic. The closest comment was a bit too far. I'm okay with jokes, but well, Tom, I don't know what to tell you. Make yourself happy. It's your decision in life to be happy or to be miserable. That's on you. Nobody else. Michael says, I love that, John. Yeah, I know, right? Also known as the Landon Xboxer. Okay, so Landon is back as Mark. Thanks, Dennis, So Soother says. Mark Beals, and that was good morning, good evening to you, buddy. How are you? Thank you for being here. Yeah, we have another Mark on the stream, but you are the only real Mark. You're Mark Bill, the real deal. So everybody say hello to Mark Bill, please. One of our good supporters and followers. Michael Johnson is saying, Tom, you choose where you're going to go in life. That's it, right? No, that's not me. I just like Betsy. I like mine Betsy. That's it, Michael, you know. If you're easily offended, I feel sorry for you. Hi, Mark, from Michael. So, yeah, I really appreciate everybody stopping in and visiting my wife's Halloween party. So, Mark says, recommend me with channel. Okay? Not for sure what you're trying to say there, but okay. I'm a straight A student, all good. It's just fun messing with small streamers. Well, that's if that makes you happy. I don't know what to tell you. Mark, hello back to you, Michael. Quavel Gold, you got more old hats you don't want? No, I got a lot of hats, but I want all my hats. I collect hats. I collect only certain types. I don't wear ball caps, baseball hats. Don't wear those. But I have all kinds of fedoras. I'm a big fedora fan. Hi, Mark and Michael from Mark. Hello from Michael. Mark again. Joy putting people on timeout. Well, you know, young people sometimes need to go to the timeout room. He recommended me this channel. Landon recommended this channel to you. Is that what you were trying to say earlier, Mark? I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Short timeouts. That's all right. Mad Hatter, I like hats. That's right. I got a thing for tropical shirts, hats, and watches, and beautiful women, and that's why I have one. I have one of all. I have nice hats, and I have watches, and beautiful women, and shirts, and I think Claude just put a video out, everybody. So you guys remember to check Claude's video out later. John, timeout, nose to the wall. Oh, do you remember that? Man, that was a horrible punishment as a little kid. You had to go stand in the corner and put your nose on the wall, and you couldn't touch the wall with your hands. Man, I had an uncle that made us do that. He's lucky I didn't know him as an adult. Yeah, Claude, I just told everybody that you had a video drop, right? So, yeah, I reminded them to go check you out and to watch your video there, Claude. Claude does a lot of good short videos. I got to get back in the swing of doing short videos. Soul Soother says, I like the hats. I like hats. I like hats. I like women wearing hats, too. Did you know fedoras actually was a woman's hat? This is not a fedora. But a fedora was actually a woman's hat before it became a man's hat. Michael John says, we are the blessed ones, Claude. Oh, anytime, Claude. You know how we do this. We're all here together, right? Did there a thief come to? No, we had a really good party. Look, I'm going to tell you guys. So we had, and I'm going to shorten the live stream. I'm going to download it and I'm going to cut it up because there's some things, and I'm going to steal some other images of all the food and everything. So I want to make sure you guys get to see some of that at the party. But no, we didn't have No, we had so much. Everybody, I think everybody's learning how things work at my house because everybody behaved beautifully. Nobody even thought about packing the food until after everybody got done, and then they asked permission. I was so pleased. It was unbelievable. So no, they brought a lot. I mean, these people that showed up. A lot of people didn't show up, but we still had 35 people here. These people that showed up came with food and energy and happiness. It was a really, really good group of people. So that's all I can say. I mean, I'm very happy. Mark says, David, does Lorelai call you hard candy? Yes, she does. She's like, yes, yes. Mark, what are we talking about? We've been talking about a Halloween party we had this Saturday. It's one of the things we've been talking about. We live streamed it so everybody could watch if they want. Just started, so anyone else does videos, give me advice. I suck so far. Yeah, Michael has just started adding videos to his channel. So be constructive. Look at his videos and say, here's what's wrong and or what I don't like or that would make me watch you more. And look, and if there's anything you guys can tell me about my stuff, if there's something wrong with my style or presentation, I know I say too much for one. I've never been able to break that habit in all my years of teaching. So I'm happy for constructive criticism too. My mom used to say, women can wear hats in church, but mans can't. That's right, they can't. And Mike goes, wow, Claude, that's nice. I saw your table of the food looks good. Oh, yeah, you can see that. Oh, yeah, on Facebook. Yeah, Lorelai and her friends have been posting like crazy. They did a really good job making the table look like a human being, a skeleton or whatever you want to call it, for Halloween. Michael has dropped his link there for you guys to check out. John is, I'm a trophy husband. I have a shirt that says it. And that's all the proof you need, right? A shirt that says it. I think Claude likes that. Music. I'm really wearing a shirt over here. Yeah, I know. It's hot in the Philippines. So Mark says he subbed to Michael. That's nice of you. Only one going out. Yes. So no, it was a really good party. Now they cheated. Let me tell you about the cheating scandal. We had a scandal. Man, those cheaters. We had a costume contest planned. Well, the girls all decided while us guys were outside to have the costume contest without us. Because I would have won. We had 4 or 5 other guys sitting out here in costume that they excluded from the costume contest just so that they could cheat and win, them cheaters. So, but yeah, everybody there was probably 4 or 5 kids here. They all had fun. There's a couple of teenage girls doing some weird things. They were trying to smile into the camera. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but nothing bad happened at all this time. We had to really try to give food away to get it out of here. So it was good. Michael Johnson said, ooh, I got a bug flying around here. That's mine. It's new. I know it sucks. Henry says, sounds about right. Be straight up, David. Do you like me? Tom, I don't know you. So I couldn't tell you if I like you or not because I don't know you. Mark says, sounds like the woman. Yeah, man. I think they were just jealous. Because hopefully you guys got to see my costume. But I was so tired, I didn't really care. No party poopers? Yes. Do anyone believe in ghosts? That's a good question. That's a really good question. Does anybody believe in ghosts? I subbed to the other Michael. Nice. Thank you for that. Thank you. Dinner time, guys. Have a great night. All right, Claude. Appreciate you, buddy. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Enjoy that chicken sandwich. John says he does. Michael says, let's try to have fun of Tiny Tom. Okay. That's why he's here, is for that purpose. And the United's back. Mark, get out. Oh, God. Seen many ghosts over the years, Henry is saying. I've seen a couple. I don't know how to explain my thought. I don't think they're like Casper the Friendly Ghost, or you know what I mean. I think they're more energy and spirit is what I think it is. You know, if that kind of makes sense, I think it's an energy that has been left behind. I've seen a few things. I've ghosted a guy before. I've ghosted a girl or two before. Dennis S.A., how about AC Hunters? Arm Candy Hunters? We should start a channel. That'd be a good one. Arm Candy Hunters? Michael saying, oh, stop, Daisy. Where are you going? Because you're just going to back up in a minute. Haven't seen a ghost, but I've experienced some strange things. Yes. John says, spirit and souls. Yeah. A lot like shadows. Yes. That's what I think a ghost is. Do I think there's also evil energy that's, and I think demonic is different from, if you know, so I think there's different categories kind of for what they are. Conscious energy, AC Hunters. My mother is now a ghost. Rest in peace. Okay. So I do think there's demonic issues. I do think there's evil or negative energy issues. And then I do think there's just energy or spirits, or I don't know how you want to say it, that's just kind of caught in a loop or a frame in time. Something has caused them to, that energy pattern, to be there and to stay there. Michael says, well, R.I.P. to your mother then. Rest in peace to your mother. I left my spirit ghost in the bathroom before. That's funny, John. Residual, yeah, it's kind of like a residual of that person. Now, I do think, oh, Chasing Tails here. Hey, buddy, appreciate you. Everybody say hello to Chasing Tails. HDN says, the last house I lived in, I would hear old radio stations playing and see someone walk into my front door, and then it just disappeared. See, and I believe that stuff happens. I think I've seen it more the older I get. Well, do you think that's because we're closer to becoming one ourselves? What I'm not so for sure of, whoops, if, here's where I get a little iffy. I don't think a lot of they have a lot of functionality. So I don't think you can sit down and have a conversation with a spirit or a ghost. I don't think that. Do I think you might be able to do some things to trigger things? Yeah, but I don't think there's a conscious ghost in that building. I don't think that. So there's not a spirit of a dead guy living in that old barn, and he knows he's living there and he's going about his business. Now, I don't think anything like that. Chasing Tail saying hello to you. Knock, knock. Oh, let me get caught up here. Everybody saying hello to everybody. Knock, knock from Tom. Maybe I could blame it on the Jack Daniels. Well, that's a big one. Hey to Henry. The bell is yeah, we're close. Some of us are close to getting low. I like that term, and there's a movie out there called Getting Low, and I wish everybody would go watch it. It was one of my favorite movies. It's called Getting Low, and it changed the way I thought about death. Mark, hello, Tom. David has a master's degree in answering live stream questions. Need more practicing time. Good luck. Keep up the chats coming. Helps the chat. It does, right? Every little bit helps, buddy. And Mark, I appreciate that. John is like drinking spirits and Jack Daniel. There you go. That will do it. That'll cause you to see many, many things, including flying pigs. So, I think I've had connections something over 40 years. I'm a genius. Yeah, maybe. It depends on who you ask. If you ask me, I know, but if you ask my dog, I'm probably a genius. Soul says, what about cryptids? What do you mean by that, Soul? What do you mean by that? I'm not familiar with that. Michael John says, I'm almost 53. Damn. Man, you look rough for 53, Michael. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. HN says, it's normal. I think it's normal caught in a time. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what it is. It's, Tom says it's almost 72. I see the number 303 all the time from all these years. Really? That's interesting. So that number, a psychologist would say, if you see a number over and over and over, something happened in your childhood that imprinted upon you. Henry says, I'm just old, getting low. I will check it out later. All right, it's a good movie. There's good actors in it. And it's a real good movie. 333. Well, 333, 33, maybe you had a zip code 33, or remember the 33 zip code, and that kind of got stuck in your brain. It flip-flops. Alexandra, thank you for being here. Any advice for someone in the early 20s feeling like I'm falling behind with everyone else my age? Yes. Are you watching, Alexandria? Don't compare yourself to others. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't ever compare yourself to somebody else. Don't do it. You work on you, you do you, and don't you ever compare yourself to somebody else. Okay? And I mean that. John says that when you break everything down to what it's made up from, atoms, it all does come from the same. It does, right? That's okay. I was thinking, yes, crypto. I got you now. I'm sorry. I'm still tired from the party. Bigfoot. I love Bigfoot. Man, I'm a 100% Bigfoot footer. I saw Bigfoot. Swear to God. Swear to my doggy. We saw Bigfoot. I saw Bigfoot. Mark is saying hello to Alexandria. 53, so you're 71 model. Stop saying through the 3, it's dangerous from Tom. Well, whatever, Tom. Alexandra, thank you. But that's my honest, sincere, do not compare yourself with others. Pat, my good friend Pat, weather warm. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, It was super windy today, but it's calmed down. It's a gorgeous day. You know me, I try to take advantage sitting outside of my studio. This is my barbecue area. When I call it my outdoor studio, so I sound cool, but it's basically just my back patio. So, but I like being out here. No reference. I remember my phone number from 1973. Damn. Wow. Yeah, cold weather for you guys up there for sure. Yeah, I don't like the cold. Never a 333 thing. I wonder. Maybe you had to think about 9, and then in your brain it divided it into thirds or something. Mark Bill says, Alexandra, don't worry. You have years to catch up. All of us have the same feelings at the same point in our lives. And Soul says, awesome, do tell. Oh, you want to hear the Bigfoot story? I live by a common sense, Alexandra. I agree. And John has some great advice, too. I'll tell you the Bigfoot story in a minute. Michael said you should call this radio station with Chris Allen. You should show with Chris. Oh, I have to check Chris Allen out. Bigfoot, that's good. TFD2, hello. Wait, you saw Bigfoot? I saw Bigfoot. Yep. Zip code was, wow. That's pretty good. Yeah, and one thing I'll tell young people, and I used to tell my young students this is, everybody ends up in a different place in life. So if you try to meet one level for the next level, if you try to compare yourself, and they're doing, you guys, it's not apples to apples, because we're all different and we're all designed and we're all going to we're going to wind up where we're supposed to wind up at. So don't compare, because that's not your path. That's like me comparing myself to a skinny person. I've seen a lot of weird things over the years from HTN. Phone number. Oh, everybody call that phone number right now. Poor person that has an out. Pat says, I believe in Bigfoot and werewolves. Do you believe in werewolves or skinwalkers or shapeshifters? Or do you think the traditional werewolf? You got a book on Bigfoot by, I'm gonna screenshot that, John, because I'm gonna look up that author. Because I read a lot. So I'm gonna look that up. I got books back when it was just dialed. Yeah. Dog Man. Yeah, I don't know about the Dog Man one. I'm not so convinced about a lot of these. I'm not convinced on a lot of these, about the Dog Man, the Swamp Ape. The Swamp Ape is truly a damn ape that's lost in the swamp. What's the other ones? Like the New Jersey Devil, all of those. I'm not sold on those, that those are authentic. TFDT, so did no one ever believe me when my dog went running after and I saw him again? I told the police. Well, there's a lot of people that believe in Bigfoot. They exist. Shade says the devil is real. Yeah, I think it depends on your religious beliefs, whether you believe in the devil. I personally, let me dig deeper into that, and I will tell you that I don't know necessarily for sure if there's a devil, but I know there's evil in the world. I know there's a lot of evil in the world. Should go missing with the devil shade, powerful being. I know he's real. I believe in God. Good, good. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having faith. I believe the truth. Yeah, I like the show. I do. I've watched the show a lot. Seeing a dog bark in the air, then grow. Oh, me too. Me too. If I'm reincarnated, I want to become back as God, the bamboo. TFD says bye. All right, goodbye to you. Well, let me tell you my Bigfoot story. Oh, I don't know how long this has been now. Let me see. We've been sold that book probably 8 years. 8 years ago, I was out fishing on Beaver Lake, Arkansas. We were way back up in a cove that is part of a state park, a very large state park called Hobbs State Park. But I'm back up there and I'm fishing, and we're fishing the shallows. And yeah, I know ghosts are real. Damn, I know bamboo is a type of monkey. I get you. I figured you were trying to say bamboo, or I mean a baboon. See, now you got me confused. Flamingo is here. Hello. Say hi to everybody. Thank you for the thumbs up as you guys came in. Ghosts are real, that's for sure. I think there's a good possibility. So what we have, so I'm out fishing, and I'm telling you, my buddy was in the back of the boat. Since I owned the boat, I was in the front of the boat, and we're just barely coasting, just lightly into the back of this cove, being really quiet, and we're getting close to the shallow end of the water. And I'm facing, like if I'm in my chair, my boat, and I'm casting this away. And I'm fishing and I'm casting I'm going along and I'm fishing and casting. I glance this way because I know I gotta, in a few minutes, move my boat this way or I'm gonna run aground, right? So I know this. And so I glance ahead of doing that to see stumps in the water, debris, whatever I gotta avoid. And as I turn, there's this big furry thing bent down on one knee, like they're digging something out of the mud, like he's getting something out of the mud. I did not see its face, but I saw the hand. I could see the detail on his hand, but as soon as I saw it, it saw me and went and came up, turned, pivoted, and was gone into the woods in about 3 steps. I mean, it was a big animal. But I'm telling you, I saw that hand, and it was not a gorilla. It wasn't and we don't have any gorillas around here anyway. It wasn't a bear. I'm telling you, the way it was Bigfoot. I'm just telling you. I know 1,000% it was Bigfoot. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Everybody behave. Ghosts are real. Hello from Michael. I hate it when the phone changes what I type. I know. I know, right? Smartphone my butt. So apparently Shade behaved inappropriately. So Carly exactly typed what? Haha. Yeah, I can't turn it off. I know. Autocorrect. Big furry thing. But you could see him get up, and you could see his legs flex, his muscle. But I never got to look at his face or her face. I think I assumed it was a male. But the way it got up and pivoted and took 3 steps and was gone is unbelievable. But I saw the hand that was on the ground because that was the last thing that was trailing behind him as he stood up and turned and went that way. This hand was trailing behind him, obviously. And I got fixated on this big ass hand and the fur. I'm flowing, I'm just saying. Bigfoot can throw big stones and trees, giant rocks, and if Bigfoot doesn't like you and you're in his house, he will smack you around. Let's see. Shade says, stories like that put you in the nut house. Well, not in this part of the world. We believe in free speech and free thought, and we also like to communicate ideals and concepts. So I don't think so. Flamingo could have been a 6'10" albino person. Albino? Well, this was dark-colored hair. The hair was reddish brown, darker than you would find in a deer, and much lighter than you'd find in a black bear. It was the color, close to a color of what you might see in a common brown bear. So, do you think Bigfoot is it? Yes. I think Bigfoot is peaceful, but I think it's like any animal. You force them into something, and he's going to rip you apart. You know what I mean? I think animals by nature are peaceful. Did he smell? I didn't smell anything, no. Some say Bigfoot is a fallen Nephilim. Is that like the alien version or the alien thing, John? I'm not for sure. I'm not familiar with that word. No, not in a bad way. No, it's all right. Mark, you're very frustrating that most pictures and videos of Bigfoot always are blurry behind the tree. I know. Look, and in today's world, how they can't capture one on good video footage blows my mind. But I'm saying not in Texas. All right. So I believe in Bigfoot. I do think there are things that exist on a higher plane than we know. You know what I mean, Henry? I really do. I'm not for sure what a skinwalker is. I understand the concept of skinwalker, but I can't tell you that it's a hominid, that it's a mammal. I can't tell you what it is. But I do think skinwalkers exist. Flamingo lives in Miami. What state are y'all from? I am currently in Arkansas. A lot of these folks are all over the place. The Philippines, Europe, Mississippi, Texas, Oklahoma. No, I don't believe in the vampire like we see on television. Absolutely not. I do believe there are people, there's a medical condition for it that need to drink blood. There's a medical condition. I don't think they're vampires. I also, it's the same thing when we talk about the moon cycle with werewolves. There are people, what is it, lipotry or whatever, the moon, and they go, yeah. So there's some science behind it. I, I, I have a stronger faith in science explaining things than myth. So vampires, I don't think so. Not like we think it is. Shane saying, I believe in supernatural beings. Yes. Well, listen for a bit. Interesting to me. Oh, that's right, John. Thank you. Sorry, Mark. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay, you're right. I remember that now. No, I don't think Bigfoot is that at all. I don't think it's that. If it's not a true living mammal, then it may be part of the. If I had to go anywhere but that, it would be the alien thing. But no. Henry says, I know that I've seen one in Kansas. Pat says, right. Okay, great. Chupacabras in Texas. I think chupacabras are being misidentified. I don't think there is a creature called a chupacabra that does what they say it does. I just think they're misidentifying animals. You are right, Brother David. All right, yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, Pat. So weird. Today I had this really mean comment on one of my videos. So I took it, don't take it down. Guy who made the comment was called Tom Official. And when scrolling up on this live, I saw him. Don't take anything serious, all right? Don't take any negative comments seriously, okay? When people leave you negative comments, all they are is showing that they're ignorant, uneducated, and cowards who use the keyboard like keyboard warriors. That's all they are. So don't take them seriously. I don't. Sasquatch is Bigfoot. Yeah, is that a dog? So yeah, I don't. Now werewolves is a different one. I think there may be some science somewhere where you could explain canine, werewolf, human. I think there might be some science in there that could explain that. They go to help your train. That's right. Michael Johnson is saying they grow. They help every comment. I get negative comments all the time. I just ask people to keep commenting on my videos. I tell them thanks for watching. Appreciate you commenting. I'm not going to argue with them because they're keyboard warriors. And if they were face to face to you, they wouldn't say any of the things they say online. So it's not worth having a debate with them. You just say thanks for watching or thanks for commenting and go on. Can a person, let me see what John's saying here. Can a person's words cause manifestation? People try to talk stuff. I don't know about that. Must be a curse. Okay, maybe. Do I believe in curses? From a psychological standpoint, not a reality standpoint. I think people can be cursed because they believe they're cursed, not because they are cursed. Mark saying, at least Tom has not used bad language. Yeah, he's been decent this time. He has multiple channels that he trolls with. So he's been pretty decent today. Well, I've just read some of his comments. He's a real big piece of work. No, it's all right. He said in my video, quit, you will never make it. Become a failure to your family. Well, why would you listen to somebody you don't know? I don't. Brother David, you got a good channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try hard. I don't make great videos, and I know that. I don't have the technological skill, and I don't have the energy to put into making really cool videos. I just don't. So I do the best I can, and if it works, it works. It does, it does. You know, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Shade says, I heard other people's thoughts before in jail. FR. I'm not for sure what that means. Young Miss Bai is in the house. Everybody say hello to Young Miss Bai. She has a channel trying to grow. We have a lot of people in here tonight. Michael Johnson has a channel he's trying to grow. So Miss Bai, if you will subscribe to these people, I'm sure they will get back and subscribe to you. I didn't say you were trying to troll. You're all right. Don't worry about it. I curse when I stub my toes. Oh, that you're funny. I respect you. Oh, thank you, Pat. I appreciate the respect. Max Browning, the troll is back. Yeah, well, you know, Max, if you get out of line, one of my moderators is just going to get rid of you because we don't really care. Thanks for the support, Flamingo. I'm going to subscribe to you as well. Thank you. So everybody subscribe to each other. We all need, if you don't have 100,000 subscribers, then you need help. God is good all the time, Shade says. All the time, God is good. I think Pat is Tom's other account, probably. But that's all right. You know, something makes him do it, makes him feel good about himself. And if this is how he feels good, or how trolls feel good about themselves by doing stuff like this, then I'm okay with it, because I don't want anybody to feel bad. If this is how they feel like they're important, or if they're a big man or a big woman by going on YouTube and trolling people, if that's how they have to feel love and affection and that people pay attention to them, then I feel a lot of pity for them, and I'm okay with it. Let's see. I don't want these trolls, as long as they don't say, you know, racist things, children things, or the bad cuss words. Letting them run their mouth about stupid stuff is okay with me, Michael. But you're doing fine, Michael. And they're just not good enough. Henry is saying, hello, young boy, how are you? So everybody say hello to everybody. Everybody subscribe to everybody's channels. Why are some of the names blue and some are not? Some are blue because they are moderators and they have YouTube channels. Some of them have YouTube channels. And a moderator can get rid of a troll for me, so I don't have to do it while I'm working here. And they can drop their channel links. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about, Shade. Maybe you don't talk about, yeah, we don't do that either. The blue names are mods, that's right. They're moderators. They can help me, they can assist me in dealing with things on this live stream. So they're kind of my helpers. Mark says, Max, the troll is on a roll. Bless his soul. That's funny. Trolls feel good by hurting others. Well, and that's why we have to have pity and empathy for them. Tate Sanders is in the house. Drop those links. Yeah, feel free to drop your channel links. If you're blue, you can do that. If you're not blue, just ask people to come and subscribe to your channel. That's all you got to do. But most of the blues that you see here are people that I've known a long time and I trust. So I have to know you really well before I give you a blue wrench. Feel confident in you. Flamingo saying the trolls are stupid. They don't have anything better to do. Well, but here's how I look at that, Flamingo, to be honest. They're not stupid. They're not stupid. I feel empathy for them because I feel sad for them because the only attention they can get in life is trying to make other people upset. But we, me and you, all of us individually, we have to take responsibility if we let somebody get us upset. So that's on us, not them. So they don't upset me because they don't mean anything to me. So they don't upset me. Shay says, "Okay, Flamingo, can I be blue, please?" Maybe if you come back multiple times. I usually don't turn anybody blue the first day I meet them. Okay. So if you come back another time, there's a good chance you would be, but I always wait. Soul's saying, then why are you asking to believe? That's a great question. And I like Soul Soother. Let me get here. I like Soul Soother. I have great trust in her. So I'm going to turn her blue. And I think her question is valid. Flamingo, why do you want to be blue? I feel a bad feeling. Yes, Michael, I'm with you. I don't trust now. The troll is a kid that the mom never finished raising, sent him back to the mother to finish raising them. Yeah, I know, John. I think it's the same guy. Yeah, but that's okay. Every time somebody drops a chat or comes in new, then, it makes our channel better, and I'm okay with that. Anytime somebody gives me a super chat, YouTube gets all excited. When you get a super chat, I'll tell you a tip. When you get a super chat, YouTube gets excited because YouTube gets 30%. And if you have a live stream going where you get super chats, YouTube will pimp your live stream out like crazy because they think they're making money off of you. So just keep that in mind. Let me get back up here. Flamingo says, because it looks cool. I know that I like trolls, John. Thank you. Oh, yeah. You're welcome, Soul. You're welcome. Reborn Troll is in the house. I'm not a happy troll. Shade says, vote for Trump. Well, you're going to vote for whoever you like. Flamingo says, who is it? I want to give them a piece of my mind. Who is what? And you don't need to give anybody a piece of your mind. Just be happy. Life is too short to be angry. Kiko is good. Kiko is good. Good evening, morning, whatever it may be. Big cleanup after the party, nothing broken. Well, I tell you, the party went great, to be honest, Kiko. And there was, I think, a couple things broken. Michael McFarland is saying hi to you, Kiko. HTN says, I'd rather have the black wrench instead. Yeah, but I know, but I need you to have the blue wrench. So I need you in here. Is there a black wrench, Henry? Soul Soother, Diana gave us a $2. Oh, Diana, you don't have to do that. I appreciate that tremendously. But I really, really appreciate that. But you don't have to do that at all. But thank you very much. Henry is saying hello to you, Kiko. John says, I want a monkey wrench. Wow, that was very kind of her. And yes, and she's a very good person. And she does a great job taking care of her brother. And she has a lot on her plate. So it was extremely kind of her to do that. I enjoy these conversations. I do too. It's good. Michael likes the monkey wrench thing. I would donate, but I have a small business trying. Well, look, I don't want anybody to donate money to me that can't afford to do it. I would never ask you to do that. Left-handed wrench. Not that I know of, Henry says. Okay, I was just wondering because I'm like, if there really is a black wrench, maybe I need to figure that out, Henry. Soul Food, Bible. Jack's in the house. Thank you for being here. And Jack has a star by his name because he's a member of our channel. I think our thing is like 99 cents or something. I don't know. So Jack is a member. They help my peace of mind. Good, good. I'm hoping they do that. Everybody's saying hi to Jack, Michael. I can use one of them, Kiko. Yes. A metric adjustable wrench. There you go. The blue star is for member. He's a member of my channel, so we have to. YouTube wants us to set up membership, so I have 2 levels of membership on my channel, and Jack is one of my members. Sanders saying hello to you, hello back, all that good stuff from you guys. I have one question. Michael's asking: do you need money? I am in a position to help, but tend to give towards charities. We don't need money. We don't need money. But if you want to donate, that's fine. We do a lot of community help and give a lot of stuff. So a lot of the money that we actually take in from super chats, I turn around and give away, one way or the other. You know, I pass it on. But we're financially okay, Michael. But thank you. John is saying hi to Jack. Henry saying hello to Tate Sanders. Hey, Jack. Jack to John. Oh, Kiko is asking about the party. Oh my God, Daisy. Let me get my dog picked up again. I'd give you guys $1 million if you could train this dog to do something. What's up, Henry? Flamingo says, I really wish I could donate, but hopefully in the future, business grows. Well, first priority is to take care of yourself. Hey, Mike from Jack. So I would never want you to give me money that you couldn't afford to give away to a homeless guy on the street, I guess. We all need more money, don't get me wrong. Everybody in the world needs more money. Jack, listened to about 1 hour of your live earlier today. Yeah, I couldn't get on. I had a bunch of appointments this morning. She's a drama queen and she likes to be in the videos. She does. Yeah, both of them. You know. The dog is a paid actor. Yeah, very well paid. So, Kiko, the party went really well. I know you checked in on some of it. We didn't have any real damage. I found some chocolate cupcake smeared on one of my walls. So I had to clean up chocolate cupcake off the wall. Now the teenagers, Lorelai had this computer set up with a projector and a laser ghost going. And I think the teenagers screwing around tore down the curtain that it was being projected on. But besides all the balloons popped in the yard, everything went okay from that standpoint. This one's name is Daisy. This dog's name is Daisy. Can't I find one that you... Well, look, there's a lot of them that you can adopt. So go to on the internet, like Facebook, and look for groups. And there's a lot of people that have them that they need to find new homes for them. Anything stolen? No, I was shocked. Even remember I was telling you all about this lady that said she was coming, who drinks way too much and has a tendency to let her thingies, slide in and out of her clothing all over the place. She didn't come. It was a really good party. Everybody had a good time. They behaved. They waited until I gave the official okay for them to take the food home, which we had plenty of food. It worked just fine. Everybody did great. It was perfect. The guys all sat outside and had a good time. They drank a little bit, sat by the fireplace. They danced a little. The girls sang until 2 a.m. So no, it was a good party. I'm very happy with it. Flamingo, are you sure it was chocolate cupcake? No, yes, I'm sure. No, I know what we had. We had a lot of chocolate cupcakes, and I saw the little kids running around with them in their hands. I had to clean it up off the carpet too. So, Diana says, I keep looking, but want a puppy. I got you. I don't have a problem adopting. Right. Well, just keep looking and, maybe put out there that to these groups that you would be up to adopting, a puppy. Kiko says, Flingable, David is smart enough to taste it before he makes the determination. That's right. That's right. Tupperware time. Well, Lorelai was telling me today that all of our Walmart bags are gone. Because they had to put all their food in Walmart bags and Ziploc bags. But I think everybody has kind of figured out how we do things here. Everybody brought a lot of food, and when I gave the okay, nobody took anything until I reminded people everybody had eaten. They've eaten more than they could eat, 1 and 2 and 3 times. And then I said, all right, if you guys want to start packing stuff up, there's a lot of food to take home. So it worked. I'm shocked. It did fine. Lorelai had a great time. They cheated. Did I tell you? They cheated. The girls cheated. They cheated in the costume contest. They cheated. They're cheaters. Jack Lamo, Tupperware time. Yeah, I don't want him Tupperware. Luz, I was just joking, but yes, you are correct. Boobs, milk duds. Yes, John, you know what I'm talking about. But that lady didn't show up, which I'm really happy about because it's just sad to see a 6-year-old drunk lady doing what she does. I wish I could have been there. I wish you could have been there too. It was a good time. It was a nice, the weather was great. So we had a great time sitting outside, the guys did. And letting the girls do their karaoke and a lot of the girls dance. I know we had a lot of people talking about the girls dancing. And I remember telling them that you got to super chat if you want to see the girls dance more. You got to pay them for their dancing. Tom is back again, Flamingo. Not you, Tom. You made it so sad today with what you commented on my video. So, all the bags are gone. That's funny. Yeah, we're out of Walmart bags. We had one of those. There's like these cylinder container thingies that you just stuff Walmart bags in when you get them. Ours is plumb full. It's empty now. I don't know what you call that thing that you put all those bags in, but it's gone now. Cheater, punkometer, cheater. Yes, they were. They cheated. Cheaters, they did. Damn, typing correct, but the phone changes my grammar. Don't worry about it. Eddie Finn's in the house. Hey, you guys got to remember to check Eddie Finn out, Michael's channel. You guys all need to make note of all the channels that are in here and go check each other out. Eddie Finn is saying he's one of my favorite fishing channels, so check him out. But we got a lot of good channels in here. Sanders is in here. Michael Johnson's in here. He's working on his. So if you guys would, go back through this and look to see. And make sure you subscribe to each other correctly. So go to their channel, watch a video, make a comment, hit a thumbs up, and then hit the alert bell and subscribe button. But you got to go watch something there. Hang on, let me get caught up here. I'm sorry. Unlucky Flamingo, you failure. Hey, Tom, we don't criticize people on this channel. You can criticize me, but you can't criticize others. Flamingo says, can a blue name person ban Tom, please? If he says something inappropriate, I promise one of the blue people will send him to timeout, like the little boy that he is. Shih Tzus need to cut up their hair too so they can poop. Yes. Hair gets mad at. That's correct, they do. They're horrible, that. My neighbor is complaining. Henry says, oh, no neighbor complaining. No, but who are they going to complain to? I don't care. Soul says, the last time I dressed up for Halloween, I was married. Woohoo, sexy. When I was still skinny. Well, you got one up on me, Soul. I was never skinny. So no leftovers. Well, no, there was lots of leftovers, but we had to make them take it home. And that's what I mean. We had so much food here that I literally had to keep. No, you guys need to take more home because Lorelai and I is not going to eat it, and it's just going to go to waste. So Lorelai got ours, But I was telling people no, especially the couples that had children. You know, is what we do. The older people, they take what they want, but I want to make sure the families take enough home because kids will always eat leftovers. So, thanks for the shout out, buddy. Oh, anytime. I'm just sorry I don't get to hang out on your lives as much, but I appreciate you, any fan, and you know that. So, Michael Johnson, his channel, you guys strong. Okay, Tom, but subbed you. Okay, nice. Jack says, me crying, laughing. Michael Johnson, I've already subbed to Jack, yep, and you subbed to us a while back, so I appreciate that. And I appreciate the thumbs ups. Can a blue ban him because he's being really rude to me? Well, if he says something inappropriate, you see that he's already being deleted. Flamingo, so, you know. I'll handle it. Michael Johnson, he wants to handle Tom for some reason, so we'll let him do that. Yes, why does Steamy Boy even, huh? What does Steamy Boy even mean? I don't know. Tom is Tommy. Yeah, I know. He looks like he's 5. I know, he's, you know. I know. What are you going to do? Yeah, Michael's handling Flamingo. So Michael Johnson, no, should probably need to block that guy. Well, we're going to not block him. We'll just give him timeouts. Because, look, every time he throws something that's not offensive up, I don't mind it. Because I don't discriminate against stupid people. Pat says, was you raised in a city, Brother David, or rural area? Suburbs, I guess. Suburbs. I blocked little Tommy, did you? Good. Okay. I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you any pin at all. I always just like to let my moderators zap people for fun. Some of my moderators enjoy torturing the one, you know what I mean? So I let them have the fun doing it. Soul says big guy and little coat. Yeah, big guy and little coat. I love that. And Black Sheep, right? That was the movie Black Sheep of, yeah, Dana, yeah. Yeah, can't block him, but only time out. Pat says, okay. I think the only person that can block him is me on my channel. Michael, too many today, so I give him 24 hours. All right. Diana, my favorite Tommy Boy reference. Yes, Tommy Boy. Oh, it's Tommy Boy, not Black Sheep. That's right. It was. Oh, I love Tommy Boy. But didn't they have another one that was Black Sheep? Or am I not thinking right? I love Tommy Boy, so yes. TFDT was timed out by Michael, so he must have said something inappropriate. So watch your words. How many accounts does Tom have? Oh, he probably has 5 or 6 or 7. But that's normal for people like him who has deficiencies. It's pretty normal. Black Sheep is the election one. Okay, anything. All right. I have my eyes open. Soul Soother, yeah, I believe Black Sheep. But Tommy Boy I love the car in Tommy Boy. That's how I remember Tommy Boy is by the convertible. That car that he drove. I think it was a GTO if I remember right. Yeah, right, I know. Yeah, he was Tom. That's why he got banned. Yes. Let me boot up the PC, Jack says. Jack could get involved. But no, overall the party was great. The food was great. They did their really best. It was a Dodge Dart and Tommy Boy. You sure it's a Dodge Dart? I thought it was like a Pontiac GTO or something. He did leave us too early. There's too many of them that, the drugs got to and really took them out way too early. Got to go take care of everyone. HTN, thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Oh, Flamingo, we had a big Halloween party this past week, and my wife did, with a bunch of her Filipino friends. So everybody's saying bye to you, Henry. Appreciate you. Right, but the deer in the car, remember the deer in the car? Yeah, John Belushi was fantastic. He was one of the funniest physical comics that you could ever have around. Ah, so annoyed. I only just found your channel. I missed the party. Oh, that's all right. Just check out my videos. You can see it. There's a live stream of it on my channel. Just go to my playlist of live streams, and it's right there. How are you doing, Michael McFarland from Kiko? And so annoying, so soother. It's kind of messed up that a lot of our funny people are really sad. Correct, like Robin Williams. He committed suicide, and it just blew my mind that you would have never known that he was in so much turmoil. Sanders is asking you, so smooth, when you're going to do some videos. So sad. It is sad. If it isn't the drugs that get them, it's the mental health issues that get them. So yeah. Michael saying he's still alive, Kiko. Still kicking. He's kicking them chickens. Michael's in the Philippines kicking chickens. Oh, David Carradine. Yeah, I love David Carradine. If I remember right, wasn't he killed in Thailand? Or died in Thailand? If I remember right. Good. She says she's been tossing around some ideals for videos. Great. Just start simple. I told you the other day, try to do your passion. If something you're excited about, and then, it will come through. Flamingo's asking you, what type of content are you thinking about doing? Flamingo said, might subscribe to you. Jack's back saying, yo, McFarland. Ah, been there, done that. Soul soother. I got to get my parents' estate handled. Yeah, I've handled multiple estates in my life. I know it can be challenging and time consuming. So I understand what you're going to be going through. We've been there, done that. So is this a bit forward, but are you single? Woo! Somebody's getting asked if they're single. Michael McFarland, yep, shut up, mofo. Still awake from all day. I'm awake. I've been up all day, too. I don't know what the big deal, Michael, is. I've been up all day. Jack saying, why didn't you sleep? So Smoother saying, she's laughing. Yes, I am single. Ooh. There you go. Love connection on the channel. We make connections. Jack is saying, hi. I think Jack is single in the Philippines. Michael's married. Kiko's married. Flamingo is asking Soul, do you think I could get to know you? Ooh. maybe sharing Facebook a little bit might be the best way to do it, safe way to do it. So you guys could, Facebook message a little bit there. Michael's dropping his link again, so if anybody wants to drop theirs, you're welcome to. And remember, as always, if you have a blue wrench, you don't have to ask. Soul says, I paint, I go to the thrift store sampling and resell things. I want to teach cursive to people who thinks it's drunk writing. Michael's telling Jack, no, I didn't go to sleep. My first short upload. Okay, so that's a link to his first short upload. Nice. Nice. I got some more shorts I need to upload to make about relationships. I just need to work on it. I just haven't had the time. Get to know me here, and maybe we can go from there. That sounds like a good thing. I think that's absolutely fair. And that's how I tell a lot of them. Just get to know each other on YouTube a little bit, and then see how it progresses. Then maybe you can move on, to Facebook and stuff like that. John Blue says, I got 5 Anthony Bourdain books I need to read yet. Yeah. I'm reading the 4 arguments. No, the four agreements right now. And then I got a book by the guy that married me that he put out, I ordered. And I'm going to do a video for him about that. Standing by the Road is the name of that book. So I got a couple books I need to work on reading right now. I'm once bitten, right shy. There you go. So yeah, slow and easy is good, Soul. Nothing wrong being cautious. Some cursive does look like drunk writing from Kiko. If you've seen mine, it doesn't look like it. Man, my cursive is horrible. Dante Sanders is giving his address is at that there. Okay, Soul. Twice Shy. Yeah, up here. Isn't there a Molly Crew song? Twice Bitten, Twice Shy or something? I don't know. Soul is in Miami, and Flamingo, he's asking what state you're out of. I remember, but it's up to you to tell. Jack, my Facebook name is the same as my name on YouTube channel. Well, how we kind of do it in my world is, Soul, if you didn't see it, Flamingo is from Miami, Florida. She's from Oklahoma. So Laura, we have kind of a division of labor. So I handle the YouTube stuff and Instagram and all that, which I'm not very good at. And Lorelai handles the Facebook. My wife does the Facebook. So we have a joint Facebook account and joint YouTube. All of our stuff is joint. So go Sooners from Sanders. I told you the joke I pulled on Lorelai, right? When we were down in Oklahoma a few weeks ago, she saw that thing that says Go Sooners. And she asked me what was a Sooner, and I said, oh, Sooner. Said, those are the people that couldn't get out of Oklahoma soon enough. Lived in Monroe, Oklahoma for 8 years. I still remember a book like the 3rd or the 4th grade. A Wrinkle in Time. Nice. Boomer Sooner, baby. We aren't that far away. Well, geographically, not, I guess so. It's a long-ass drive, I can tell you that. About a 45-hour drive. It's about bending space and time. Cool. Be nice. I know, right? I thought it was funny. I mean, my wife's from the Philippines. She has no clue what anything, So I, she's like, oh, okay. And the football team is struggling this year. You guys in Oklahoma are. But that's pretty funny. So that's how we kind of do things. We divide the labor up. Lorelai handles the Facebook stuff, so it's up to her to friend people on Facebook, and then I handle the other social media stuff. But she has her own blog on Facebook, is one thing she has. That matters not. I'm loyal to my team. Good for you. You know, we're a Razorback fan here, and we spent many years not looking good. And this year we're only looking so-so. So I know what it means to be loyal to a team that doesn't do well. I have not, Flamingo. I don't follow soccer, to be honest. Never have. I'm just glad that you refer to it as soccer, not football, because you know, damn Europeans wanting to steal the name of our American sport. You know, they realize football is an American sport. Soccer is what they do with that round ball. Beverly's in the home watching here from Dubai. How's Dubai going? We have a good friend who was a nurse in Dubai for 5 years. So she's in America right now. And Dubai is one of the places that I would like to travel to. I really would. Don't play for me, Argentina. You trying to get me to sing, Kiko? Man, you don't want me singing. You guys would have to give all kinds of super chats to shut me up. So you don't want to. You don't want me singing. We had a couple of good singers here at the party, though. I got to admit, there's one or two of them that did some really good singing. Sanders, I did basic training and spent a 15-month station in Oklahoma. Okay. What base would that have been in Oklahoma? I'm trying to think. It was originally called soccer as well. 1700s when it first invented in England. It was called soccer. Good. See, they stole it from us. Watching from the streets of Bakerfield, California, Big John says. See. So I became a fan of the Sooners. Well, you know, that's all right, I guess. I don't mind. Please know about the singing. FT Still. Fort Sill. Is that over by Oklahoma City? John did his basic in Belize, Texas, El Paso. Wow. The United is back. Hello. I'm saying hi to all of you guys. My brother's Air Force and my son was a Marine. Wow. Nice. Yeah, I had a brother in the Army, and my dad was an Air Force person. Tinker Air Force Base. That sounds familiar. Lawton, Oklahoma. Okay. Where's Tinker at, Kiko? So it says Fort Sill. My brother is buried there. Wow. I never got the hang of football. I tried in the middle school and got bashed by a 6-foot dude. Never played again. Yeah, that happens. Tinker is in Del City. Much respect to your brother. From Flamingo, Oklahoma City. Okay. Tinker. Okay. Man, I was thinking for some reason somewhere else. My dad was stationed a long time over in somewhere like in Greenland. Yeah, because he wore this really cool Air Force jacket that had the base in Greenland. I don't know whatever happened to that. So he was stationed over there for a while, I guess. Oh, there you go. That's right, Kiko. Thank you. Yep, that's where he was stationed. I remember the jacket that he had. Del City, Oklahoma. Okay. Well, we don't really have many bases in Arkansas. I think we have Fort Chaffee down in Fort Smith. Um, that's where we have a fighter wing. Where are you going? Just stay there because I'm not picking you up again. We have a fighter wing based out of Fort Chaffee, Arkansas. They got flying Razorbacks on their planes. I know that. I can't remember what they're called, though. Uh-oh. Michael Johnson saying, I was struggling after 30 days without a cigarette. I can't get past wanting one. Oh, well. Look, you're old. You drink a lot. So just smoke. I mean, why make yourself miserable at your age and condition? So I'm going on holiday for Halloween to Kansas tomorrow. Nice. I've been to Kansas several times, never found anything interesting in Kansas. Soul says, I just quit smoking as well. It's only been a few days. Well, keep it up, Soul. For your health and what things that you have to accomplish in your life, you stick with it, all right? Michael can smoke all he wants. Jack says, I'm going to have a cigarette. All right. I'm from North Dakota. It's got lots of intercontinental missiles around the state. Yes, it does. Michael says, I am 52. I know you're old. Because, as much as you've told me that you drink, you're really 72, right? Because how much you've said that you've actually drank, that ages you, right? See, I'm like 24. I just look old. I'm really 24 years old. Well done, Soul. Congratulations on not smoking. It is hard. I think it's one of the hardest things for people to do is quit smoking. Back in the 90s, I had a pack a day. I quit 7 years ago. I was really blessed. I never started smoking. Thank God. If I had, I would not be alive. I'm convinced of that. With all my health issues, knowing everybody that has had similar things and smoked that are dead, I wouldn't be alive if I was a smoker. Soul says, I used to drink a lot, but that's been a few years ago. Michael says, wow, science. There you go. See, man? You got to love science, right? I had one drink Saturday, maybe two alcoholic drinks. I did make some apple cider with rum in it, and I had some of that Saturday. I was trying to get the little kids all drunk so they'd be quiet in the house. I really wasn't. Kiko says, 12 years or more for me, been vaping periodically since then. Okay. Flamingos, always, I have to go and pack for holiday now. Will you be on tomorrow live? Yeah, I should be on tomorrow evening live again. Yes. Rumpelstiltskin is John. We will see you here then, Soul says. Michael says, I'm already over the hill. Why not? Well, that's my point. And I mean that in sincerity. That, look, I've known a lot of people that have gotten to the point, why torture yourself if you're already 60, 70 and, if you smoke and you drink and the doctor's saying, what's going to kill you? Well, I don't know. I'm just not, Kiko saying goodbye to you. To you, Flamingo. Bye, Soul. Have a good rest of your day. Jack says bye. I just don't know why old people watch their diet or give up smoking when they're 80. Just do it. Who cares? You've already lived your life. Why do you want to be miserable in the last few years of your life? I, you know, I told my grandmother that as she got old and the doctor was telling her, oh, you should watch it now. Why? She's 70 freaking years old. She can barely get around because she has busted up hips. Let her live the next 10 years being happy, eating the shit she wants to eat. And she did. She was fine. You as well, Flamingo. Mike says, okay. So, Soul is 53 years old. Michael's 52. I'm 21. Jack is agreeing with me. Of course you agree with me, Jack. I'm the smartest person here. No, but seriously, if you get to that point, it's kind of like when they give you you got to think long and hard when they say, look, you have cancer, and if you do nothing, you got 6 months to live. But we can do all these things to you, and you might have a 25% chance of living 2 years. What? No, I'll just do the best I can over the next 6 months and enjoy my life instead of being put through hell in hopes I get to live miserably for 2 more years? No, that's just not the way I see it. Flamingo says he is 56. I am 21. I'm going to stick with that. Michael says my family lived in the 80s and 90s. Yeah. Nobody in my family lives very long, to be honest. Nobody. Nobody probably made it to 70. If you see me talking to myself, just know I need some expert advice. There you go, right? That's kind of where I was going with that. Michael says, I have no cancer. Now, I wasn't trying to say you did, Michael. I was just I watched the thing earlier talking about cancer and all of that, and I'm just like, I would rather be happy for 6 months and die with my family or my wife, and live the best I could for 6 months versus having all the drugs and the surgeries so that I could be miserable for the 2 years they might keep me alive. Good bill of health, nice. 60 in the house for Sanders. Kiko is 63, so he's the old one until Gary shows up, and then we're all out of the running. John says, my dad was 87 but told nobody. He had an elbow infection that killed him. Yeah. Her parents passed away at 80 and 81. Well, my grandparents that I kind of looked after, they weren't my biologicals. They were step-grandparents. But I still took care of them and managed everything for them because they couldn't trust their own children. So I did it and made sure that they financially were secure for the rest of their lives. Happy belated. Oh, yeah, it's Kiko's birthday. Yeah, I almost forgot. Kiko's birthday and John's son's birthday is on Halloween. Yeah, I forgot about that. Congratulations to John and Kiko. Well, look, I don't mean to offend anybody, but you know me, I don't care. Michael, my honest opinion is I think I don't like smokers because I think it's disgusting. But I don't have to be around you, so it's okay with me if you smoke. But I wouldn't ever date a person or want to live with somebody who's a smoker. I wouldn't do it. Anytime, Kiko. But Michael, if you want to make your Venus, your woman happy, then I think that's a concession. I think that's okay. Wow. Her parents were high school sweethearts, and they were married for my grandparents, I think, were married for, when the first one died, 53 or 4 years. John says, I'm laying in bed and acting my age. Okay. Mike McFarland, Kiko, you're 70. That's right. Michael McFarland looks really old. Michael, how old are you? Because you look you know, like Gary. You look Gary's age. Jack says, I'm a smoker and black and looks really old for his age. So is Jack admitting that he looks old? Sure, Michael, trying to fool everybody. There you go. I mean, Gary is the oldest one that comes around, but Michael, you look like, there's times you look like you're old as Gary. Just 58. Man, all of you people in the 50s make me feel sad. Still in bed. Well, that's a good thing. I think Jack is 40 now. Age really doesn't matter, does it? It just, well, I don't know, man. I felt rough this weekend. And, man, I 43, yeah. I did so much work for the party, I way overdid it that I threw my old back out again and aggravated it. And my ankles were swollen. And my mom passed away in December. My dad passed away in May, 5 days before my birthday. Wow. That's tough. That is tough. But we're all going to get there. You know what I mean? Whether we like it or not, we're all going to get there. And it's the nature of the beast. It's the human way. It is what our bodies are designed to die. They just are. We are not designed to live forever. And it's a cycle. It's the cycle of life. You're born, you know. When you're born, you know what a baby's like. And then a lot of us who get really old, we turn back into babies. It's a cycle of life. Yeah, it's normal. It's nature. You know, I've been dead 4 times, and I tell you, I don't fear death as long as and I've told you guys all this. My biggest deal is making sure my wife is financially secure. Other than that, I don't care about dying. Dying doesn't scare me, doesn't intimidate me. What's more intimidating and stressful is living. Living is hard. Soul says, I also lost a dog 5 months before my mom. Man, I'm still up, breathing, taking very small baby. Yes. Retirement's great, but just because I've done it for. Yeah, we should be able to retire when we're young and then go to work when we're old. 61, got my baby teeth again. Did you have NDE, David? NDE. A non-disclosure? No. And Lorelei won't, or sorry, a do not resuscitate order? Is that what you mean? What do you mean, Kiko? I'm confused by the NDE. Any fans here just multitasking and watching? She flatlined twice 3 years ago. Yeah, near-death experience. Oh. Well, I had the coma, Kiko. The other times I died, no, nothing. I woke up later and they told me, hey, we lost you for a few minutes, you know, or we lost you for a minute. You know, but sorry, no. The coma is what I had, and you know about that. Nearest death experience. Death, yes. No, I had the coma. I know one of the times when I woke up, when they revived me, I was, and Lorelei will tell you, because she was there when it literally there when it happened, because the pacemaker they put in the first time malfunctioned, and it quit working, and they couldn't get it to start again. And this is in the prep room, getting ready to go have it replaced. And so, but they brought me back around, And the only thing I didn't have, I don't think I had a near-death experience, but I knew they were beating the hell out of me, and it pissed me off. When I woke up from that, I wanted to know who in the hell beat me, you know. So I was very aware that they were beating me on my chest, and I wanted to smack the shit out of somebody. So Michael says, going to step away now for sure. Yeah, I'm not either. I just end at a whim and I start at a whim. But Michael, we appreciate you being here tonight. John says, oxygen is life. I take it in the saunas. No bright lights, no dark ones. No, no, just a coma, which is what they're telling me. And that's why I did the video about my coma, because I wanted people to know that, you know, this bullshit about all you see is, you know, a light calling you in your coma. No, no, no. Soul says, same here. I was at home and woke up at the hospital with, yeah, no near-death experience. Kiko, are we watching Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit? Limp Bizkit is a musical group, right? I've never listened to them because everybody... No, Limp Bizkit is okay. I was thinking Nickelback. My brother had broken ribs when they got his heart going again. Yeah. Remember saying, please don't let me die to the paramedics? Said, I promise I won't let you die, then woke up after surgery. Wow. When I slipped into my coma, I don't remember the ambulance ride or anything like that. I woke up in my coma. I woke up in Bangladesh, India. That's where anything and everything I know started, and that's when the beatings and the torture and the humiliation happened for the next 10 months, starting in there, ending back up in the morgue here at the hospital. Soul says, I remember saying, yeah, I broke my dad's ribs and he is gone, but in shock, didn't know it. Yeah. And I've had some bad experiences on anesthesia. I've had a few times when I woke up very pissed off. Very pissed off. Then I've had other times, because I've been under the anesthesia so many times, it's unbelievable. Not from the coma, but I've had all these lung biopsies and procedures done over the years that I've had some bad experiences with that, but no near-death experience, I would call it. Yeah, well, maybe, I don't know, or a lawyer or something, because I had to defend my rights. When I woke up in India, in Bangladesh, India, I was no longer, you know, I was no longer a human, I guess. I was a body, and I was sold for medical research, and the hell started from there and got worse. Waking up, the time I spent in India, convincing that I had rights and that I was the easy part. The rest of the coma is when the true torture and the beatings and the murders, because I was murdered twice in my coma. I was actively murdered twice. They tried to kill me to prove that I wasn't alive. You know, Kiko, I've had a lot of years to figure that out, and I know how the majority of things came to be in my coma. It's because, as an OSHA guy and a safety guy, I used to teach about, I think it was Union Carbide had a gigantic fire in Bangladesh, India. So I used to use that case study in my environmental hazardous class. So that's probably where that comes from, because I used it all the time talking about the Union Carbine explosion in Bangladesh, India. But the body thing, being in a body bag in a body farm processing center, was because that was one of my jobs at the college. I was the one who made the determination not to have a body farm at our community college. It was dumped on my lap. So I spent a long time studying corpses and what it takes to house one, the whole 9 yards, everything. And I gave the final recommendation to my boss, who said, okay, whatever you say. So we didn't do, for anatomy and physiology classes, we didn't do cadavers on my word. So I am the one who spent a lot of research and time studying that. Soul says, that's awful. I'm sorry you went through that and all that. That's all right, you know. Yeah, it was rough. It was, I still have nightmares today, you know. So um, I, I still suffer tremendous PTSD from it. But I know if I try to put some connections to things, most of the things was because it was something I had involvement with in my real life, in some way, shape, or form, in a sense. But I didn't enjoy being killed, is one thing, and nobody understood after I. It took several days after I was actually awake, so day 11 and 12, after I was revived, to realize that it may take day 13 before I started realizing what was real and wasn't real. So yeah, that's why I did the Union Carbine fire. We did that case study, and then that's how I think it started. So hers is from the sexual abuse as a child, yeah, and that one doesn't go away, and that's a hard one to deal with. The only thing and I don't know much about that, to be honest. The only thing I can tell you um, is you have to understand that it is not your fault. That's the one thing I truly know. Um, Even with adults who are abused like that, children especially, it's not your fault. Never was. There wasn't anything you did that made it okay or was a signal. The people that do that are truly mentally sick. They have psychological issues. So it has nothing, it's like rape. Rape isn't about the sexual experience, it's about the control and domination. And that's it. There's something wrong in the psyche of those people. Has nothing to do with the victims. Really young when that happened, yeah. But so getting back to dying, guys, that's why I'm like, do I stress over dying? Dying doesn't bother me, but going to another coma, it scares the shit out of me. So if I'm gonna die, I need to die quickly. I need to just die. You know what I mean? I don't want to be lingering on. I want to just a switch flipped and for me to be terminated. That's what I want, because the fear of going into another coma is so unbelievably strong that it just blows your mind. So that's why I have an extreme fear of falling asleep unintentionally. And I never, ever, ever put myself in a situation where I fall asleep unintentionally. Because that's what the coma was. I fell asleep unintentionally. I passed out at home. And I died at home. The only reason I really wasn't dead, because the pacemaker they put in a year before that kept my heart beating. That was it. And I was probably comatose, laying on the floor for probably an hour before Lorelai got there and was able to call the ambulance. So, yeah, John, that's why I do YouTube. My number one goal, and you guys have all heard this, is to get a house paid for so my wife will always have a home to call her own that she can live in. Um, it's the only reason I do YouTube anymore. Only reason I try to make money off of YouTube is so that I can give her a house that's paid for. And that's partly why we're going to move to southern Alabama, because it's so much cheaper there. I could put 100 grand, off of the, I mean, it's the prices where we live are just so freaking high. So that's one of the ways of doing that, is making more money. The other way to do it is reducing your debt or your expenditures. And that is how we're going to trade this, get the money out of this house, go put it on another house in Alabama. Now, I recognize it won't be brand new, but we'll fix it up and make it the way she wants it. And but that's my number one goal. She needs to have a place to live after I'm dead. L.A., Lower Alabama is the proper term. It is. You got L.A. for Louisiana, L.A. for California, and now L.A. for Alabama, which is Lower Alabama. I know. And that's a great feeling, isn't it? Having your house that you pay for, or a house that's paid for. It gives you a lot of power. It gives you a lot of ability. So and I got to get this done in 5 years. I have 5 years or less. Where, how am I? Yeah, I'm trying to get that situation done for us in 5 years or less. Is and that's why we have to move out of this area, is to make it happen. And so that's what I plan on doing. But she needs to have a place to live long after I'm dead, that she never has to worry about whether she can pay the mortgage. The carrying costs she'll be able to manage. Nice. So that's nice. So you definitely have some comfort with it. But yeah, I wish I could turn my coma into a book and let people read it, or somehow something. But I'm not a writer in any stretch. But I think it would make for an interesting book. You know, maybe a small book or a short story, but it'd be interesting. Well, sort of. Oh, what's going on over there? But we'll see. I mean, I really wanted to, and I still haven't done it because there for the first couple of years after my coma, I really had a desire to go back to the ICU where I was kept, because I had this huge feeling that I needed to go back there and touch the ICU. That I needed to walk to make it, I don't know, because I know, look, and the therapists have all said that, look, I know most people say, but your coma wasn't real life. Well, maybe I wasn't really in Bangladesh, India, or Mexico, or Texas, but you can't convince me that it wasn't real. I was there. I am the one who went through that. I know what happened. I know every teeny little bitty bit of it that happened. And maybe it didn't happen I don't know, but you can't sit there and try to tell me it didn't happen. He goes asking, did it physically and psychologically feel like 10 months, a longer or short. Well, no, it was, so the coma was 10 days. I thought when my first impression was, to be honest, that it felt like 10 months to a year, but I didn't have a frame of reference. I really, you know what I mean? There wasn't any calendars or anything like that. So I wasn't for sure. But my guesstimate when I came out of it was I thought I'd been gone for a good 10 months to a year. So that's about the best way I can explain it. They told me, when they were trying to tell me, you know, the days after I woke up, that I'd been in a coma for 10, 11 days, I'm like, no, I've been beaten and fucking tortured for the last year. You know, I don't know where you're coming up with this coma bullshit, but that ain't what happened, you know? So, oh, it's very real to me. And when those medical people first started telling me it wasn't real, I said, you know, I'll show you real, you know. Um, so it was real, 100,000% real. And you never convinced me it wasn't. I lived it. I survived it. It was real, every bit of it. Every freaking bit of it. Government uses astral projection programs. They do. They do. But, you know, yeah, it's just bad, man. I don't know how to explain it, but I would hope nobody would ever have to go through a coma again. It changes you. You know, I still have brain damage. You know, I'm nowhere near as smart as I used to be, which sucks. That really bothers me tremendously, that I've lost so much. You know, there's 2 or 3 months before the coma that I don't have a good recollection of. I have so many things still wrong with my brain that it pisses me off. That makes me mad. But Kiko says, projection is reality to the one who feels it. Oh, and I felt it. I'm telling you, I felt it. You know, I felt every physical thing that was done to me and every psychological thing that was done to me while I was in that coma. You know, today, it's been 6 years this December, 7 years this December. It was in 2018, so however long that's been. Just as real today as it was, the first year. And I don't know what anybody could learn from it. I don't think there's a moral lesson or a value to be learned from my coma. I really don't. The only thing I think people should take away from it is that you better have if you get sick, you better have somebody who can be a good advocate for you. Lorelai was my advocate, of course. That's the only lesson I think is out of it. There is no moral lesson from my coma. They say that they can read dreams. I wonder if they can see what happens in comas now by the brainwaves. Maybe. Only one of my doctors. Well, I mean, I remember it was really weird because when we were getting ready to go to the rehab center, which I left early because of how it was, and went home and was. I know I remember being in an elevator, and I'm still a little loopy, you know, a little bit. I wouldn't say loopy. I take that back. I was extremely confused because I was ready for the next, and I still didn't know if this was real, and I didn't know when the next beating, I didn't know. But people on the elevator, I remember there was these ladies, nurses, doctors, whatever, I don't know what they were, but they were telling me, and I got so pissed because there's like, oh, you're the miracle man, you know. and my wife, they were talking about how it's a miracle that I'm alive and all this shit. And man, I kept getting pisser, madder, and I'm just like, yeah, uh-huh, uh-huh. You know, if I had the physical ability to smack you people, I would have. Because thinking, oh, you know, they're all happy and shit. And I'm sitting there thinking, you have no, I don't know. It was bad. I fell on my bike around 10 years old, hit my head on the pavement, knocked down. Now I'm going to remember hardly anything prior to that in my life. Well, yeah. Tate Sanders said he subscribed to your soul's smooth soother. That was very nice of you, young Sanders. So yeah, I got really pissed at those people talking about how I was a miracle and all of this, and I'm like, a miracle? You effing kidding me? You have no fucking clue what the hell just happened to me. You freaking nut jobs. You know, how can you say, oh man, it pissed me off. It pissed me off, man. You know, so, dare you tell you how lucky I am? You know, oh, how, and everybody would tell me that. Oh, you know how lucky you are? Oh, I'm like, yeah, you better shut the effing up, you know. All right, young Sanders, thank you for being here. Got home, check out the doggies, feed the kids, walk the dogs, all that good stuff. Well, but you know, if you start to grow your channel and work on it, then you'll have some subscribers. So, you know, but it pissed me off for quite a while, you know, and you know, we got to the rehab center and they were like, "Oh, you're the miracle man. You're so lucky." And I'm like, and I told this one like I got, and she kept giving me this drug that made me sick as shit, and that's why we left. Because oh no, I don't take. Oh yeah. Who prescribed that drug? Oh well, one of our doctors here. I said, well, I don't like it. I'm not taking it. Oh, you have to take it. And I said, fine, I'll go home. And I checked myself out, and we went home that day. And they tried everything in the world to keep me in that damn place. And I'm like, no, I am going home. And I called a friend, and Lorelei was there, of course. And I told her, I said, this isn't right. Somebody is giving me drugs I don't want to take. And it's making me sick. I don't like this. I don't want to be here. You know? And so she agreed. And we had doctor after doctor come in and go, oh, you can't leave. And I'm like, watch me. Watch my happy ass. You know, and I did. We left that day, you know. Had to sign the forms. Said, you get the damn paperwork here, I'll sign it. You know, I don't care. And then, of course, they were asking my wife, because my brain was still screwy at the time, you know, oh, do you agree with this? And she's like, yes, I agree. You know, and our good friend, who's always been around, came up and said, yeah, you know, let's go. Soul's asking, are you asking me if I have a P.O. box? No, I have a home address, a regular house address. But it was just horrible. And so I went home and I slowly, with the help of crutches and a walker, got myself back to walking around the little house and doing a little bit for myself each and every day. Um, you know, and one thing I didn't want to be told was how lucky I was, and one of them got mad at me because you know, and I told that lady to go f herself because she came in about 2 in the morning and was yelling at me for not going to sleep, and I told the bitch, and I said, look, lady, I've been asleep for 10 fucking months. Back the fuck off and leave me alone. You know, so I guess she's like this. Maybe that's why they were drugging me. You know. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to do that. Can we? I don't know if Jack is still around. Um, So I tell you what to do is go to my YouTube channel and you'll find our information and you see an email address there. You know, my name's there, David Hartman. It's underscore, or I'll just give you my email address because it's public. So the email is David Hartman underscore line 72756 at yahoo.com. It's on the YouTube channel, but David Hartman underscore 72756 at yahoo. Just email me real quick and we can exchange information that way. So, but it's easy. It's an easy email address. So, but yeah, I like to see your paintings. I like art, so I like to see it. But so life can be crazy and dangerous and screwy and mess with your head. And my coma still has messed with my head, and it's been many years. So I just, a lot of philosophy has come out of that, I guess. So, well, it's almost 8 o'clock, so why don't we wrap this up for tonight, and we'll come back tomorrow night at some point. So everybody get some rest, and Saul, I appreciate everything tonight. Michael, everybody's been here. Kiko's still here. Sanders with the kids, and all the trolls who finally got bored and left us. But at least they gave us a lot of chats. Michael Johnson and Annie Finn, appreciate everybody here. Jack, gosh, I know Filipina Bai was here for a while. I think she's doing a live stream herself, probably, and Henry. So, Michael Johnson and McFarlane and John Balut. So, Flamingo and all those people. So, I want to thank everybody for being here. Appreciate it all. And if I forget to tell you again, Kiko, happy birthday, man. My brother did that. The doctors said never to come back. So only went back to the ER. Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, well, thank you. Saying thank you for making you feel welcome. We're happy to have you here. We're happy. And a bunch of good people here. So if you do start to grow your channel, I'm sure you'll get some watches and views. And but it's a good place to vent, to share ideals and concepts and life experiences. So, but all right, my friends, we appreciate y'all. Everybody get some rest. I think I'm going to go back and sit on the heating pad and be in hopes of getting my back in shape. So, all right, my friends, talk to everybody later.